everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while, I know. My name is Evelyn. I'm from Nigeria, Delta State, Warri, but I currently live in Calgary, Alberta. And so I'm doing this 40 challenge question thinking. Like, you get to answer you read up the questions and try to answer it as much as you can, and it's also a way for people to get to know. For this video I want it to be extra because that's the only way I know answering some of the questions is gonna really relate well with me. So hence the whole get up the hair. And now I've been rocking my hair like this for like this is 2 years back, and I do cut my own hair, style it because I'm me. All right, okay, so I'm gonna get right into this. Okay, so first question is what is your life philosophy? And sorry, I didn't mention I have a friend with me today. Yes, yeah, so we'll be drinking and answering these questions. All right, so what is your life philosophy? My life philosophy is no stress. Do I look like I want to be stressed? No, tell me. My life philosophy is zero stress. Like, the moment I get a hint of stress, see, I'm out left and right. It doesn't matter the situation, because frankly we cannot associate stress to everything for it to be good, for it to have a positive outcome. It's a lie. Whoever is telling you that lie, it's a lie. No, I've gone through life and I've seen that sometimes we just like to overdo. So my philosophy in life is no stress. Okay. So next question is there anything you would like to change about yourself? Nope, absolutely not. Like, in this life, in the next life, I want to come as me, same as me, and go through life easy peasy. All right, so are you spiritual or religious in any way? I am both. I am both religious and spiritual. Yeah, both. Okay, do you see yourself as an extrovert, introvert, or ambivert? So I am the worst introverted extrovert you will ever meet. Okay, how do I explain this? As much as I look like I'm loud, I like to go out, I like to do things, at the same time I can stay indoor for a whole month and not be tired of it. Like, sometimes I just want to be indoor by myself. Like, no guys, no friend, nothing, just be home. And at the same time, I'm the same person that, like, you will see us going out, hanging out, things. So that's just my personality, and I think a lot of my friends have gotten to know it. They can relate with it. They're like, it's Evelyn, leave her. But once in a while, when we do want to go out, we go out. So that's the only way I can define my personality. The most introverted extrovert. Yeah. All right, say which phase do you think was the best phase in your life? To answer this question, like, I think I'm enjoying my 30s more than my 20s, and I know my 40s are gonna be awesome, and then my 50s are gonna top it all, then my 60s is gonna rock it all. Because sometimes, like, we go through life and we always think, oh my god, I haven't done this, I haven't done that. Like, everybody chill, calm down. Like, when you hit the phases in life and the way things are supposed to flow, it will flow. That's one thing I've gotten to realize. I don't force things, I don't rush things. No, I go with the flow. What do you think was the worst phase of your life? My 20s. Lord, there was a lot of learning to do from that phase. Like, Jesus is Lord. Like, my 20s, I think I was a mess, complete wreck. Like, see, self-identity is a must. You have to know who you are, know what you want, how you want it, know your flow, and hold on to it and work with it in life. Because if you're easily influenced by people, and like people, you easily change your mind over people's opinion, it's good. Jesus is Lord. I don't even know how to say it, but self-identity is a must. Find out who you are, what your purpose is. Even if you cannot find your purpose, just find who you are as a person. And one thing I always say is tell yourself the truth and lead with that. The rest will fall in place. Okay, that person. Anyway, so yeah, my 20s was a mess, but my 30s I did a lot of soul searching. I found who I am, and I'm sticking to it, and you cannot change that. Nope, no mas. Okay, so what are you doing? What are you doing you had dreamt you would do as a child? Okay, what am I doing now that I dreamt I would do as a child? It's art. I have always dreamt to be an artist, be a creator, like a creative director or something. Just create things, just make something out of nothing. Or and yes, I'm doing it now. I like that painting right behind me. Yes, I made it. Like put up that paper wall, like the whole thing. Like I make my own hair, cut it, style it, makeup, all. So those are things that I've always dreamt as a child. Like, can I be able to do this? And here I am doing it. So yeah, that worked. Okay, so what's your most favorite movie, book of all time, and why do you relate so much to it? I'm a weird kind of person with a very dark sense of humor. A lot of people don't know this about me. For me, I like fantasy, adventure, make believe, and I relate a lot to it. I can just day and I'm zoned off, daydreaming about something that is not even in this world, a whole different concept. So for me, books that are in that genre, or how you say it, I relate well to it. Fairies, dragons, happily ever after, all those things. That's my department. Okay, so what's the one thing you will never forgive in a relationship? It's not just the one thing, it's the whole thing across the board. Like, see, if we're gonna be in a relationship, we owe it to ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. Like, even if we're gonna still be the worst, it's something we're both gonna work together on. But don't think because of that you are entitled to be mad. Like, we all can be mad. The fact that we don't show it does not mean we are not capable of it though. But do not attempt it. Don't say like, oh, permission, forgiveness is better than permission. So you like, you're gonna go misbehave, come back and say sorry because she knows she's gonna forgive you. Guess what? We're both are gonna go misbehave. Then let's see if we can take it. The fact that we can't take it, relationship to scatter. So for me, is as long as you are not being, you wanna come back in that, no, it's not gonna work. So it's not one thing, it's a lot of things. All right. So what's more important to you? Brains or look? For me, brains. Like, I want to have a smart conversation. I want to talk to somebody. Like, I want to be mesmerized. I want to be carried away. I want to be intrigued. Let's have that good conversation. At the same time, you're good looking. I'm more the whole package. God bless you. So for me, brains more. Looks, if you hands up, oh, I take it. Okay. So next one. Your password. Will you feel comfortable sharing your password with your significant other? How? Keep your password. I keep my password. Life goes on. I don't want to know. You don't need to know. Abi? Simple now. Everybody keep your password. Yeah. It's not that deep. Oh no. What do you think someone is truly ready to get married? When do you think someone is truly ready to get married? I can't answer that question. No, me, I'm not married, so I don't know. But I'm going to say this. Do you really know? I think when you meet the right person, you just know. Yeah, this one, I need to drink on this one. You know, honestly. But until then, life goes on. All right. So what kind of parent do you aspire to be? The type that my daughters deserve, they need, and the one that is gonna be there or is there for them. Like, all parenting styles are different. So as like they have a parent that is nurturing them, feeding them, guiding them, praying for them, supporting them, and all the more positive things in life. So that's the kind of parent I aspire to be for my daughters. How would you feel if your parent didn't approve the person you're dating? I think this one has already happened in the past, and we know how we felt. We've all been there, and we'll frown, and eventually they turn out to be right, and then we're like, whatever. Yeah. So who can you talk to about anything and everything without feeling awkward, apprehensive at all? Myself. The most difficult conversation that I know I cannot have with another person, I will have it with myself. Me and myself will have that conversation. Me, myself, and I. So I don't hold back when I want to talk to myself, because at the end of the day, me, myself, and I will live with that decision relating to that topic. All right. So do you maintain friendship with your ex? Ah, goodness me. Do you maintain friendship with your ex? Why on earth would you want to do, like, wait, there's a reason he became an ex. Why would you want to maintain friendship with them? And for some reason, okay, to answer this question, no. 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 Okay. Have you ever lost someone who was very close to you? Yeah. It's life, it happens. When you are in a bad mood, do you want someone to make you feel better, or do you prefer to be left alone? Left alone. I think I just like to be in my emotion, just be alone in that moment, walk around. And those are the times I like to create. You see, my brain is wandering here and there. I just want to do things. I want to be left alone instead of having conversation and keep talking. I will talk when I'm ready to talk, because if I start talking, then I become emotional, then I say things I'm not supposed to say, and then I start saying I'm sorry for stupid reasons. Sometimes you don't have to say you're sorry all the time. No. But I like to be left alone. That's how I see that one. Okay. So this question is, what's your ideal weekend? My ideal weekend is food, Netflix, shopping. Yes, that order. Food, Netflix, shopping. That's my ideal weekend. And I'm off work. Yes. Okay. So do you believe that a man and a woman can be just friends? These questions. No, I don't. So I'm gonna say no. It does not work. It's impossible. I don't believe in that. Eventually, the cat will want to have a bite of the fish. So, leave it at that. Do you make assumptions or judgments about people based on how you think they might be? People make assumptions and judgments about me, and for the most part, they are always wrong. So why would I do that to other people? So no, I don't. I let people be their live their life. Excuse me. Do you get into confrontations often? Say wetin happen. My motto in life, stress free. Why would I do that? No, I won't do that. Okay. Would you change cities for the one you love? This question goes the other way. Would the one I love change cities for me? There you go. Have you had a diary? I've had several diaries growing up. Several. Okay, what do you feel grateful for in life? Me as a person, my daughters, in fact, I feel grateful for life. That's it. Do you believe in giving people second chances? This is why I said I was gonna drink for all these questions. Okay. Would you give a serial psychopath a second chance? Let's say, for example, you manage to get away from a certain situation and life is good. Would you give that person a chance? That question answers itself. No. Okay, so do you believe same, I answer this question. So what is that one thing that people don't know about you and misunderstand you the most? That I have money. Hey, so like every money, every balling, I'm like, hey, I am winging it. I am winging this life. See, I am living this life the best way I know how, and just using Jesus Christ, tape, glue all the whole situations together and moving on. Like, I am winging it. But people assume that she has a life together, girl is balling. You don't need to still contribute to friendship. What do you think about Tinder and online dating in general? It's working for a lot of people. It's working for them. I don't think anything. As long as it works, move on. Life goes on. Okay, so which things do you want to check off your bucket list this year? Travel. Please, this COVID should be done and done with. Travel. Like, travel. Seriously. Paris. Mom is coming. I want to travel. All right. So when have you experienced the most intense adrenaline rush? I'm yet to experience it. I may have experienced it and I forgot about it. And I jump, like, do that down. What is it called? Parasailing or parachute? That you dive out of the plane, you know. What is the craziest thing you have done in your life? And if you get a chance, you would do it again. All right, quick story time. So the craziest thing I've done, but I don't think I want to do it again, no. But if the chances present itself, I would do it over and over and over again. Okay, so when I was writing my nursing exam, I went into labor, and I was carrying twins. So I went into full-blown labor right there writing this exam, but I refused to get up. They called the ambulance and everything. The guy came, was looking at me. My instructors were helping. One was rubbing my stomach, one was pressing my back. I was still writing, and like, okay, this one is not ready to give birth. I'm like, no, I just had a contraction, but I am still going to finish this exam. The guy is like, no, if I'm not ready, they have to go. Other people need the assistance. So I said, okay, I just finished this one. I just finished one contraction just passed, and the next one is going to be in the next, like, what, in the next 2 minutes. So before that one comes, I'm gonna be ready to go with them. This guy started his timer, and I had 20 questions out of 200. I said, no, we're gonna finish this, and I went, I've already answered the question. It's just to transfer it to the answer sheet. So I transferred it, finished. And as soon as I done, before my next contraction, I said, yes, I'm ready, let's go have this baby. So that's the craziest thing that I've ever done. I will tell that story in details next time. But the reason I made that decision was I have been on bed rest for 2 months. My water broke at 5 months, but I was going into labor and it stopped, and for some reason the girls refused to come out. They were able to stay in there, but I was leaking amniotic fluid all through the rest of the pregnancy, and I'm like, they don't want to come out. Doctor was like, nah, if they want to cook inside, leave them. So I was like, okay. So I was on bed rest, but at the same time I was reading for my nursing exam. So we've gone through all this stress. Why now? I'm like, darlings, you guys can hold on a little bit longer. Let's push through this. So I did. I didn't see them running in and back and forth, so I don't regret making that decision. Sometimes it might have gone other ways, but I was confident in that decision and I held on true. So I didn't want to have them, and instead of focusing on them, I was focusing on exam. No, they needed to eat, nurture, and all that. So I made that decision. Here we are. Okay. So if you were granted 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Okay. Health. 1, peace of mind. 2, money. 3, those 3 things I wish for it. Okay, so do you have any regrets in life? My only regret is I didn't find myself sooner when I needed to really find myself, but now I found myself. I'm cool with it. I've forgiven myself for taking so long to find myself, and I'm just going through life. So what do you think the most when you are alone? What I think the most when I'm alone is what my next project is going to be, what I want to create, like my artwork, my craft, home decor, next movie, shopping, make the kids hair, things. There's a lot to think about, so I don't waste my time thinking about what I'm not supposed to be thinking. Okay, so that sums it for the question, and I did 40. So now you know a little bit more about me. I can be cool, and I can be a sweet person. At the same time, I can be very extra. Yes, very, very extra. Thanks for watching. I really, really appreciate. I had no idea I was going to be doing this, but I did it and I love it. So